Barakatah Howard, Barakatah Howard Shai, Barakatah Howard, Barakatah Howard Shai, Barakatah Howard, Barakatah Howard Shai. All right, Shalom is about to cut out for the city. That's the cap. On the start, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kwakwadash. The waters our apostle, elders, great millstone that teach you well. Peace, blessing, safety, to the hopeful that pushes the truth. We got sincerity, charity, and love. And the spirit of Yahweh Shai shot throughout the four corners of earth. All right, I'm just going to get right into it. All right, because we're in a time where we have to be getting our minds together, man. All right, trying to stay sharp, you know, trying to be on point, you know. Things are shaking up throughout the earth. You know, Satan is roaring right now, man. Trying to pull brothers out this truth, trying to change brothers' mindsets away from this truth. You know, trying to, do everything he can, to make you not believe in Yahweh Shai. Or not make you not make this world hard on us. Is what I mean, because we're gonna believe regardless, man. But make this world hard on us, man, when we question ourselves, man. So we have to try to stay in the spirit as much as we can. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. It says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. All right, so we have to examine ourselves. And how do we examine ourselves? We line up our lives with the scriptures. We line up our works, everything. Are we doing what's required of us, man? Are we pleasing Yahweh Shai by examining ourselves? Looking forward to the coming of Yahweh Shai. Are we getting ourselves ready? It says, prove your own selves. So we have to prove our own selves. Yes, we have this brotherhood, yes, we have our elders, apostles, and they are the guide and the blueprint. All right, but we have to follow the blueprint for ourselves. We have to follow the guide for ourselves. We have to get our own minds ready. All right? The apostle can't save you, man. All right, your brother on the side of you, he can't save you. So you have to be ready to prepare your own mind, man, to be strong in this truth. All right, you have to prepare your own mind to learn the scriptures. Your own mind, you got to want this thing for yourself. It's just that you're not yourselves. Yahweh Shai is Yahweh Shai and Mashiach can see you. You accept you be reprobates. Yeah, the Lord is in us, man. The Lord is with us. The Lord wants us to get this thing. He wants us to have it down packed, man. Because things are, like I said, things are going to heat up, man. And people are going to be approaching the camps. Things are going to change, man. Things are going to change, and people are. We have to be ready, man. We have to be ready when this flood comes in, Salakia. Scripture I was looking for this saying this 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So we have to. This is exactly a part of us examine ourselves. Are we studying? Are we going into the scriptures? Are we learning the words? Are we learning how to divide the words so Yahweh shine rightfully? Because we don't be out here like these other dudes who are spewing false information, or who really don't care anymore. I lied, so what? I did this, I did that. All right, well, really, their spirit is off, man. All right, they have lost their wits. All right, have become really, messed up, man. But we ourselves, man, we have to try to stay on the straight and narrow as we can, man. Because the Lord is requiring this of us. All right. He required us to be on point, man. Just 2 Corinthians 5:7. Since we walk by faith and not by sight. All right, and that's walking in faith is walking with the scriptures, man. All right, we have to be in the mindset of walking with the scriptures. You know, always staying in tune with the word, man. All right, try to stay in the spirit. You know, because the only way we can be able to stay in the spirit is studying the word, man. All right, staying on top of the scriptures. Uh, uh, and if you don't stay on top of the scriptures, we gonna fall astray, man. It's like I'm looking for the scripture real quick. There it is. That's the spirit. All right, because we in these bodies, man. And these bodies ill us no good thing. This flesh ill us no good thing, man. All right. So we have to stand trying to stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, my stand in the spirit is studying, praying, fasting. All right, and repeat it all over again. All right, this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. It says, "For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh." All right, so what does that mean, man? All right, they're against each other, man. All right, it says, it says, and these are contrary to one another, so that ye. It says, I'm starting back over. It says, "For the flesh doesn't against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and they are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would do." All right, so that's that constant battle that we're going through, man. All right, with our flesh. Our flesh is jumping up, and like I said, the flesh doesn't profit us a damn thing, So we have to constantly be fighting against our flesh. It's a constant battle back and forth with our flesh, you know. And if we don't condemn our flesh and defeat our flesh with the spirit, all right, we're going to be doing this. So we got to examine ourselves, man. All right, because our flesh wants worldly desires. Our flesh wants, lust is not the things that are not profitable for us, man, once again. So we got to fight, man. It's everyday fighting this truth. Every day something's coming up against us, man. What's going on against our brothers, you know? So we have to be ready, man. We just gotta keep fighting, man. What's that scripture that so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 22. All right? It says, "Ye should be hated of all men for my name's sake." And we know we're going to be persecuted out here too, man. We always got those top haters, they got something to say about this truth, man. All right, it just seems like these dudes are just popping up like popcorn now. I first got the truth. It was a little shaky, when people talking crap. But now it's just like people are career shit talkers, man. Everybody got something to say about the brotherhood. Everybody got something to say about the apostles. Everybody got something to say about the Israelites, man. But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but endure to the end. But he that endure to the end shall be saved. And that's what we have to do, man. We got to do all these things, man. All these things is coming up against us in our life, man. Our women, our kids, our jobs, everything that's trying to beat us down, man. In this world, we got to endure all these things, man. Even ourselves, going back into that flesh. We have to endure ourselves. We have to fight against ourselves. You know, it might sound crazy, but it's real. We literally have to fight against ourselves, man. All right, then we may be found worthy. All right, when you have Bashar al-Assad's cause, man, but then we have we have done the work. All right, but the only way we're gonna have, someone's got to do all